Hello guys. I just want to, make a psychology video right now, and in order to keep you guys' attention, I'm gonna have to play this video game on Roblox. So I just want to first talk about, you know, mostly how to deal with psychology with the standard deviation system that I trade. Okay, I know that a lot of you, well, almost all of my viewers who view my videos, they will be trading high R systems with standard deviation. So I just wanted to make this video. It was highly requested. If you want video requests, go on my Discord. I take them all the time, and they'll be uploaded eventually. Soon I'm gonna upload a live execution video, a backtesting video, all that stuff. So if you want to get in on that, then go ahead and join the Discord, and I'll be right there. Okay. So first, I need to address the first thing, which is social media. Okay, I know a lot of you use social media. You use social media so much, and you probably follow a lot of influencers, or you see a lot of day traders on your For You page or something on TikTok, right? You need to realize that 99% of these people who post their trading are LARPers. Okay, and these LARPers, like, you'll think that they have these real trades that they're actually making money off of, but they're not. They're just LARPing. Okay, if they don't have a payout, they don't have payout emails, statements, or anything. They're just posting their trade to post their trade, and they're acting like they're profitable and everything, and they're selling this Discord, and it's just not good. Okay, and seeing people constantly post their profitable trades after you're done trading, let's say in your AM session and you got absolutely cooked during AM session, you see people winning these trades, and you'll start to compare yourself to these guys, and they're not even profitable most of the time. And this absolutely cooks your psychology in a way. So if the solution to this one is to just straight up uninstall every form of social media, or at least unfollow every trading influencer you see. Fix your For You page. If you need education, go on YouTube or something, man. Don't watch these, LARPers who don't have a payout. They hide their, account names for no reason. Okay, they don't show their account names. Don't don't compare yourself to these guys. Okay, uninstall social media. At the very least, unfollow every trading influencer you know. All right. Second, I need to talk about fear in trading. Okay, fear in trading is probably one of the worst things you could ever do for your journey. Okay, it's holding back your trading so much you don't really understand until you actually deal with it. But trade but fear in trading is probably one of the worst things that you could do, that you could have. Okay, and you know if you're just starting out, then it's okay to be just a little bit afraid, but you can't be constantly you have to be adapting to it, right? You cannot, holy shit, okay, you cannot be like overcomplicating your a simple model such as my standard deviation model, right? This causes even more fear in trading. Okay, you're starting to not take good setups, and then you're taking the bad ones because then you start FOMOing, and that is just completely, you know, it's just wrong. Okay, like, I know a lot of people who have so much fear in their trading, but they can't for the life of them take a good setup, and they always just take the bad setups because they always miss out on the good setups. Okay, solution to this: just backtest, forward test. You need to gain confidence in your model and in yourself too. And if you're still trading with fear after like 6 months on a funded, or even an eval, you should be paper trading still, man. Like, don't be staying and wasting your money on these prop firms. Okay. And second, you need to be journaling your trades. Okay, emotions, just trades in general. Like, what did you take? You can't be, trading blind all of the damn time. Okay, it's just not good for you. Take trades you feel are good, but if you're afraid of taking it, it's okay. If they're good, you need to be following your rules, okay? That's the number one thing. Just follow your rules. Alright. And 3, which I talked about, a little bit, is FOMO. Okay? Like I said, you start to take horrible trades because you're just so impatient, right? You miss the good setups and then take bad ones because you're sad you didn't get on the good setups. Okay, and this is just gonna be a horrible feedback loop, which you're just not gonna get out of if you don't journal your trades either. Alright. And like I said, you can be overcomplicating things. You can start looking at too many things that you don't even know how to read yet. Right? You start adding things that don't even matter into your trade. And this feeds into the FOMO, and the only solution to this is to just follow your model. Okay, you need to be journaling, you need to be following your model, you need to be, just sitting your ass down on the chart, not worrying about anything else except for yourself and your model and what you've already found that works for you. If it isn't broke, don't fix it. Like, that's the one thing I like to say. Shit. But yeah, if it isn't broken, don't fix it. Follow your model how it is. No other bullshit needs to be in your model if it works. If you back tested it and forward tested it already, okay? And ego. Ego is probably one of the most destructive things that you could put into your trading. Okay, I know it's so easy. It's so easy to start feeling invincible when you have these higher order systems like standard deviation, or even gamma exposure or order flow, right? You want to be all these cool top tickers that you see on social media, but it's not as cool as you think, bro. I promise you, it's not as cool as you think. Like, you're literally, this is how I see it. You're literally just clicking buttons on a screen, and that's literally all you do for 2-3 hours a morning. That's genuinely all you do. You look at candles, you look at candle patterns on a screen, you press buy or sell depending on how it looks, and you either make or lose money. That is literally what trading is. And it isn't this cool, you have so much aura, all the girls are gonna come and get you now, you're gonna get so many friends. Like, no, bro, that's not how it works. Okay? It's the more you start to try and flex, your wealth, I promise you, you're just gonna attract more negativity to yourself, okay? It's just not worth it to be just, surrounding yourself with this much people who only actually care about how much money you make, except for not your actual character, right? It's just not good for you. It's just not good for your mental health. It's just not good for your social health. Like, don't be having such a big ego thinking that, oh, since you just caught one cool big trade and now you're gonna post it on TikTok for the fucking views and shit. Like, that is the worst thing you could do for trading. The worst thing. Like, I used to be the same. I used to be trading high RR like 4-5 months ago, only posting my wins on TikTok, seeing all these views. I'm like, wow, I really made it. But actually, I was just a little fucking pussy, okay? And I don't want you guys to be making that same mistake, okay? And higher R systems, unfortunately, it's not for people with huge egos, okay? You just can't have an ego in trading at all, okay? Trading is gonna humble the shit out of you. The more you put time into it, the more you actually start to try and take it seriously. Like, it's just gonna destroy that ego that you have of yours, okay? And that's alright. Like, it shouldn't be something that feeds your ego. It should be something that just gonna make you money. At the end of the day, trading is just for, it's just to make money, okay? It's literally nothing else. It's not for getting girls. It's not for, whatever else you want to fucking do, right? That's outside of trading. Trading is literally just for money, and it happens to be in the process that you have to find yourself, okay? You have to understand yourself in order to be able to actually make it in trading, okay? And I just want to say this, but you know, you see a lot of people who have these cool come up stories, right? I just want to say that I'm not one of those people. Okay, like I'm not afraid to admit that I'm like I had rich parents growing up, okay? Like I'm not gonna hide the fact that I had rich parents growing up. And unfortunately, for a lot of people, that's not the case for people, okay? I had a I had a father who supported me throughout all of it. I had a mother who supported me through all of it, okay? And at the end of the day, not everybody has that, okay? And you have to be grateful for whatever situation you're in. You can't, like I said, you can't have an ego in trading. It doesn't matter if you started small, if you started big, if you started with money. Like, the more you try to, you know, exaggerate, like how attractive trading is to you, and trying to prove it to people that you're the super cool person, it's not going to be good at all. Okay, it's just not worth it. Eventually you're gonna mature out of it the more you know, trade. But at the end of the day, again, trading is just about the money, and it just happens to be that, you know, you have to find yourself in the process of making that money. Alright? So be grateful for whatever position you're in. Don't have an ego. Don't FOMO. Always journal your trades. Don't be afraid. And don't compare yourself to these social media LARPers on TikTok who are always, you know, selling some sort of fucking Discord course. Okay? This is one of the reasons I'll never sell you guys a course, bro. Like, it's so cringe. Okay? Like, I do everything for free for you guys because all this information out there, it's fucking free. Okay? And if anybody else tries to tell you that, oh, you need a mentor, you really do need a mentor, man. You need to, you know, pay fucking $100 a month in order to you know, be able to make it in trading. And I'm not saying that mentorships are like bullshit or anything, okay? But most of the time, if people are not showing their payouts, like for example, um, what's his name again? Fucking, I forgot. Riley Boda, right? Whoever, like that guy. Like, don't just like it's so stupid, man. Just please do not buy a mentorship without doing your research first. Okay, guys. It's one of the smartest things you can do. It's one of the most effective ways to save your money. Okay, that's all I gotta say. So, yeah, I mean, good psychology, it's always gonna lead you to being profitable in trading. Okay? And you hear a lot of people, they say that psychology is 90% of trading, and I'm here to tell you, okay, as someone who is only 16 years old, that it really is just 90% psychology. Like, it's easy. It's so easy to learn the basics of trading. Like, you don't understand how easy it is until you start back testing and forward testing all these concepts. Okay, if you're actually locked in, like at most, it should take you about 5 or 6 months to be learning all these ICT concepts and even order flow concepts. Okay, but it's the psychology part of things that so much people are going to struggle with. And you know, that's when you have to find yourself. Okay, you have to understand what kind of person you are. Like Dutch said in his recent video about how ego kills your trading. Like, you have to understand that you cannot be having ego. You have to understand what kind of person you are if you're going to be trading these types of higher R systems. Okay, some people, they can't handle it. Like, they literally can't handle it. Okay, that's just the type of person they are, and that's okay. You can still be profitable, but you know, just not in the way that you see how all these people on TikTok, which, by the way, again, they're probably LARPers. They look so cool, and they're not even like profitable, man. Like, they're hiding their fucking paper logo under their trading view. And that's just not the kind of person you want to be, right? You actually want to be profitable. So, again, just be very careful about the process in which you try to you know, follow this system, okay? And again, be careful about who you try to buy mentorships from. Be careful about, you know, the people you surround yourself with. Do not have an ego. Don't scroll on social media right after, you know. Good psychology, it's gonna lead to profitability eventually, bro. Okay? I promise you that. Alright, so thanks for listening to my little yapping. And yeah, I will see you guys another day.